All right, I guess we're doing this introduce yourself challenge. My name's Brandon. I'm 44. I'm a former chef turned professional pole dancer. That's right, I quit my job as a chef after 15 years to become a professional pole dancer, and that was 10 years ago. This is actually right now my 10-year anniversary of being self-employed. So how did we all get here? So in 2008, I was living in Vegas, and I was working as a pool boy, a bottle server at Tao Beach. And of course, I met one of the cocktail girls. We started dating, we fell in love, and the rest is history. Now, she ended up being a pole dancer and an aerialist, and she had rigging in her house. And this is like early 2008, 2009, when they didn't have poles or aerialists or go-go polers in any of the nightclubs. So they were the go-to girls when they wanted to hire like specialty acts when a major DJ was going to come. And then does anybody remember when Paul Oakenfold brought the EDM scene to Las Vegas at the Palms nightclub, whatever it was called? I can't remember. I think it was and they hired a bunch of the Cirque acrobats to perform in their show at night. It was like game-changing, and all the other clubs had to follow in suit. Yeah, they were those girls. So I was working on and off as a chef, and I was watching my friends and my girlfriend travel and fly all over the world to go perform in nightclubs or teach workshops or just do cool shit. And I wasn't, right? Being a chef, you work weekends, holidays, it's 50, 60-hour weeks. I mean, it's great. Money's okay. And I was like, you know what? I think I want to try and do that. So I started training hard, and I was just good enough to actually start booking some gigs. And the goal was to quit my job as a chef, to become a professional pole dancer and a performer. And if I could make the same amount of money, but get to travel the entire world at the same time, that would be a win for me. So 10 years ago to date, I guess I had enough talent to make it work. So for 2 years, I was making myself omnipresent within the industry, doing pole performances, pole dancing competitions, going to like EDC and performing as a stilt walker and other cool stuff. So this allowed me to book other gigs because I was putting that information out on YouTube. So my first gig was in Macau, China, where I went to one of their VIP lounges in a casino. That was a month. That was kind of cool. And then after that, it really hit. I booked 2 contracts with Norwegian Cruise Lines, one for 8 months, one for 6 months, performing in a show on an aerial pole, which is a pole that flies through the air, right? And I did 8 months in the Southern Caribbean. So we would go to the Bahamas, Bermuda, St. Thomas, St. Kitts, Barbados, Virgin Gorda, Puerto Rico, etc. I never would have gone to all of these places had I not chased my dream. And by the time I was 40, I've probably done more than most people ever will in their entire life. And I'm not bragging about that, but what I am trying to motivate you to do is chase your dreams, because if you just wait until you're 40 or 50, you're out of time. And the time it took me to go from 25 to 40-ish is like that. So we say you've got all the time in the world. No, you don't. That shit goes by real quick, and if you squander it and you waste it, you're never going to get those years back. Now, for the last 4 years, I've been working on making money online. Why? Do you remember the pandemic when nobody could work? Yeah, and I didn't have money saved up because I'm a performer. I'm a gig worker, right? I never wanted to be in that position again. And on top of that, I've got a bad elbow, and if you do gymnastics or dance or high-level fitness, your body's only going to last at a high level for so long. So I'm trying to figure out more ways that I can make money online without using my physical body. So I think I'm going to stop there, but if anybody has any additional questions, let me know.